I'm elitom, elamin, the son of Adam. And today I'm going to talk about the Breatharian obstacle course. See, right now, as we deal with breatharianism, it's the ability to live with little food or none at all. And due to the knowledge, since knowledge has increased on the planet, if you really look at the knowledge on how it's being dictated, you can see that it can actually manifest itself, and you can do it also. But that's not the thing that scares us. What we're up against is that we have created foods that have never been on this planet before. Being in the West is really scary because you're on the obstacle course on going through the process, and this is why it's a process of trying to be food free. And it could be very difficult because we live in a society that even a homeless person could be overweight. We live in a society where just driving or walking down the street, there's poster boards advertising all different types of food. You don't even have to travel around the world to eat different types of dishes. The neighborhood I lived in, you can eat Italian food, Greek, Caribbean, Chinese, all in one neighborhood. You can eat sushi, different types of fried chicken, grandma's making her apple pie, and all through society, your family and friends at every social gathering is gathered around food. And see, there's a chemical, you are going against the chemicals of your mind when you try to go food free. Because you have a thing that's called dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin. And these chemicals are released through pleasure. That's why as soon as you eat something, those who's on a fasting path or a breatharian path, you crave more and you start overdoing it. Because this reward center goes off in your brain. So don't look at this as being disheartening, because you really got some good tasting foods out there. You got ice cream with different types of chocolate. You got pizza with not just one type of cheese, they'll put 3 types on it. There was a time you just got a hamburger with a patty, now you got 3 or 4 patties on one hamburger. You're bombarded with food. We don't even want to talk about the drinks. It's sort of like you lost the battle. And everybody's refrigerator is full. You understand? So when we look at the preventive disease epidemic, it's really not humanity's fault on that type of level. We could say as ignorance, yeah, you know you need to get your health together. You know you need to eat less. But this overwhelming food that's around you is just incredible on what takes place. But it's an obstacle course. You can do it. Look at these things. Look at your mind. Look at your thinking. And see the glory and the victory. You can actually overcome. I've done it. I've came out of a place where soul food and everything else was right around me. I was overweight once before. But when I got on the path, yes, you're going to fall and take many hits. But you can overcome and get out of it. And not only foods, you got other addictions that gets the dopamine off in the mind. You got all types of cigarettes, all types of drugs, legal and illegal. You understand? You got all types of alcohols. Not just regular alcohol back in the day. They got cherry vodka. They got raspberry vodka. They got all types of different flavor whiskeys. I mean, you are in the center of pleasure. So this dopamine, this chemical going off in your mind, and you try to go on a breatharian path, this is why some people say, no, it's not true. You're not saying it's true that it don't make sense. You're looking at yourself as losing. That's what it boils down to. But pick up your bootstraps, look at your health, and weigh it against the prize. And the prize is your health. The prize is your life. Take it easy, love yourself, and you can overcome this. You really can. Look at it as a great obstacle course. And I'll tell you what, you make it through that, through all that bombardment of foods, And I ain't even get into sex and the porn industry and where it went today. That's a whole nother subject. You make it through that, you're going to be a great, great master of yourself. Master of the universe. Because you are the universe. And you can do it. And I have faith in you. Right now we're in a new age of Breatharianism, longevity, immortality. And even though we set up this obstacle course of all these temptations, we can overcome and we can do it. All right. Nice talking to you. Shalom.